you feel like you're losing power and flipping your wrists at impact, your right elbow is likely stuck back here. The top ball strikers have their elbow in a totally different spot, and that's further forwards. But today I'm giving you a 3-second fix that automatically moves your elbow forward, shifts your low point, and gives you that pro shaft lean. If you want to start hitting it stronger and compress your irons, this is the one thing you need to get right. Let's get started. So to understand why your contact is inconsistent, we have to look at the one position every pro shares at impact. They are these 3 specific green ticks that make this pro position possible. And if we don't hit these, you're fighting a losing battle with your ball striking. So to check yourself for these 3 ticks, you can set a camera up here, sort of face on as I have it. And I want you to imagine or draw this line straight through the middle of your body. We'll call that your start center line. Now you watch those good players as they can get back to their impact position, their right elbow is on that line. Now this isn't them sort of forcing it forward or driving it forward to get it there. It's just the correct moves, the correct sequence, which is return that right elbow back to that starting center line. And that's one of the 3 ticks. The second one, if we do that, it allows these hands to be level with this lead leg. And then the third one, it allows that pressure on the ball. We can get the club and that compression down in those solid strikes. So those 3 ticks are today's goal, but most golfers fail before they even swing because how they stand at address. So here's a simple setup fix to preset that pro position first. So often I see you set up with your right elbow already too far back and you're basically finished before you start. You run out of time to get it forward before impact. So let's look at how we can reset that arm before we take our start position. And this is going to allow you to get your arm forward and how it feels so much easier and almost becomes automatic. So a simple drill, take your left hand and place it here. And I just want you to feel you're pulling it slightly closer to the side of your body. This will automatically move your elbow a little bit further forward, which is great for your start position. And it may also just turn your right arm slightly as well, which is what we want to see. Now, once we've done that, the only other thing we need to make sure of is it doesn't start to change your right hand grip. So we've took the right arm, we've reconnected it with the body, and maybe seen some rotation here. So this inner part of the elbow is pointing away, and then we can take our grip as before. So this is your good start position now, and compared to maybe this one that you were seeing before. So now that the setup is fixed, we need to make sure that your elbow doesn't get high or stuck here in the transition. This is where we want to close the space. Now, even with that perfect setup, it's the transition where most players lose the elbow. As the downswing starts, this elbow can stay high, and that's the same as staying back here. It's forcing that club head to overtake the hands later on. So we need to do the opposite. I want you to feel how we can close this space between the arm and your body. I want you to take your good start position now with this right arm pressed against your side. And I want you to lift your arm from this position. I want you to set your wrists, fold your arm, and move it to the top of the swing as you turn your body. Now we've got this gap between the right elbow and the side of your body here. So the first move I want you to feel, without the body doing anything to start with, I want you to feel how this right arm is connecting back to your side. Now, as you do this, I don't mind this arm straightening slightly. We want that to happen. You can keep the angle here, though, in the wrist. Now, at the moment, this is the new movement I want you to feel, how this right arm is reconnecting with the body. Now we can put that together with some movement from the body. So again, you can take the start position, you can lift the right arm, set the wrists, fold the arm, go to the top. Now, as we reconnect the arm, I want you to feel your hips, your left hip moving left. Okay, so this is now the combination. It's the right arm reconnecting and this left hip moving left, starting to turn back slightly as you take your body, put your left hip sort of more over your left ankle. Now you can see your right elbows move further than we did before when we just reconnected it. It's moved here opposite your right pocket. So this is a great position to see. We've now got your right elbow here in front of your right pocket. We've not forced any moves here. We've not driven the elbow to get it here. We've just reconnected, and we've got the body moving left. This is what I want you to feel, and we can do this in those two separate movements. It's the reconnection first, and then it's the movement with the body. Put those together, and this is how we're going to get that elbow moving forward into this pre-impact position. Like we did before, if this elbow stays high, then we've lost it already. Or the opposite, we can get the reconnection, but without this left hip or without the body moving forward, and we're stuck again. So it's a combination of these two things. So we've got the setup and now the transition. And now I've got a 3-second drill for you that you can take to the range and put everything together. So this is a great right hand drill that moves your elbow into this correct position we want to see. There's no forcing, it's just using the correct sequence. And if we do this correctly, you'll feel this elbow moving across this center line that you had in your setup position. This is creating that shaft lean you're searching for without having to drive or force this arm forwards. You know, we have a new start position where the elbow is even further forward or slightly further forward than it was before. We've got a movement where we can take the club to the top of the swing and independently feel how this right elbow is reconnecting with the body. At the same time we get used to that, we can get this left hip moving forward and over the left ankle. This is delivering you your club into this pre-impact position. Your right elbow here is opposite your right pocket. Now, once you've done that a few times, once you've felt that a few times and you felt the reconnection and this body moving forward, then we're going to hit. Do it with one hand or one arm to start with. We're going to lift, fold, we're going to pump it down once, and we're going to pump it down with the body turning, and then we're going to spin it through. We're going to finish the swing. Do that a few times or once, twice. Let the arm pump down, connect it with that body going over the left hip, going over the left ankle, and your body opening up, and then swing through. You will feel it straight away. You'll feel this right elbow going further forward than it was before, and there's no forcing. I think a lot of time golfers, you'll see them, they know they want to get it further forward, they know they want to get their hands forward, and they end up sort of driving it in this position, and that's not what we're looking for. So once you've done that, let's start hitting some balls, and you'll really start to feel it happening. So this right elbow more connected here, further forward, pointing out in front of you. That was the setup check we did. Then we're going to go back, we're going to reconnect as that left part or that lower half of the body moves left, it starts to open up, and then we're going to finish the swing. And again, you'll feel it. I'm on a mat here, but I can feel but I was a ball first contact and then the mat after. If you were outside on the grass, you'd see the same thing. You'd see the ball, first contact, and then your divot after the ball. And again, we're not forcing this elbow forward. We're just moving through the points. Part 1 was the setup. Part 2 was the reconnect. Part 3 was the resetting of the body. And then we're just turning through to the end of the swing. We don't do that, or if any of those sequences gets out, where it's the start position gets out again, out of position, or we get to the top of the swing and this right elbow stays high, or sometimes you'll see that right elbow drop and the body doesn't reset, you've got no chance of getting back to that good start position. So break it down into the start position with the right elbow. From here, take the club to the top of the swing, set a good position here. First, feel the reconnection. Then combine that with that left hip getting over the left ankle and opening up. This will automatically bring your right arm back into its start position. Your elbow here will be back in the position it started in, and this is pre-impact. This is perfect because we've still got time to move it forward before you get to the ball. So this is how you want to practice it, and then hit the shots. Do the drills and then mix it in with the shots. And your strike will improve straight away. So remember, if this right elbow stays back, the club head wins the race and your compression is gone. So let's preset it at address. Let's reconnect it in the transition. And with these correct body movement, this correct sequencing, it will be able to find its way to the correct position at impact. Now, as always, I put everything from today's video in your very own free PDF video guide. You can get that inside the community by clicking the link below. And you can still take advantage of your free swing analysis. So if you're not already a member, come along and join again through the link below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I release new videos like this every week to help you play smarter and more consistent golf. And drop a comment. If you've got any questions, I read every one and I'll get back to you. Now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.